it's me again, the me you don't know. But that shouldn't matter for you to enjoy a good story. So let's get on with the show now, shall we? Alright, so yeah, last part I ended it off on a bit of a cliffhanger. Um, ooh, excuse me. But I'm not gonna get into that just yet. Cause before that, I have to explain a bit. So you all want to know who Jules Hatsume is, right? You want to know the full backstory, right? Well, first, you gotta know what she looks like, right? Bam! This is what she looks like. Alright, so woo! She looking great, ain't it? And them goggles is like a computer on her head, basically. So yeah. So Jules Hatsume, the older sister of Mei Hatsume, by 2 years. As Mei, she doesn't even know that she has an older sister. Cause they got separated years ago. When they were young. I'm gonna say when Mei was 3, that would make Jules 5. So yes, the their parents got divorced and took custody of each one child. So the father took Mei, and the mother took Jules. So Jules would always talk about how she should never forget her little sister, and oh god. So when their parents divorced, uh, Jules and her mother moved to America. Just so yeah, so that's why Jules was in America, cause that was home to her. Even though she could be wherever she wanted to be, it's Jules' life was pretty much a hidden existence. Like May's father never talked about his wife or other daughter. So May never knew she had a sister. But Jules, she knows all about May. And even while growing up, Jules would hack May's computer sometimes and just to see how she is. like hacking at such a young age just to see her sister, basically. And I'm gonna say when Jules was 10, her mother died, so she was pretty much living on her own. And by that age, she was already pretty dang smart. She invented quite a lot of stuff, and she never showed her inventions to anyone. She would always just stay hidden. So she would always make the ground come to life, and she would just live in its mouth underground, basically. As she's not on any records at all. No one knows who Jules really is. Shoot. Jules probably ain't even her name. That's how mysterious she actually is. 'Cause no one knows her. No one can confirm if that is actually her name. So, like, but she claims to be Jules Hatsume, as she does act just like Mei Hatsume. She makes inventions and calls them her babies. Like, that's pretty much how Hatsume acts, right? As she is not afraid of failure either. It's like, oh my god, I'm doing way too much right now. So Jules' life in America is basically still run and hide. As she stole a lot of jewelry, as the only gem she actually owns is ruby, as it was like the necklace her mother had, and her mother gave it to her. So like, that's how she got ruby, the legit way she got a gem. So like, so yeah, and that pendant around her neck is just, it's a picture of May and Jules as babies. So like, yeah, that's just like the only picture they have together is them as freaking toddlers, basically. And yeah, just the life of a Hatsume living on their own, living on her own, underground. She doesn't sell her inventions, but she steals gems and she makes them come to life. And like they do some small jobs here and there just for some money so she could buy food. The only thing she steals is gems, because they're way too expensive for her to get the normal way. Though she could sell her inventions, I don't know why she doesn't do that. She probably just don't want anyone to be overpowered, like Deku with his strength gauntlet. Even though that's a prototype, it's still freaking destructive and overpowered. He could probably take out that Nomu they're fighting right now. But he's not the one who jumped out the ship. Uh, so Jules took it upon herself to do that, as she was unmatched for it. But back to the backstory. No, I'm just kidding. There's not really much left to go on. Jules was just a hidden gem that no one found. So like, yeah. So I'm gonna leave this picture up just for y'all. So back to the story now, shall we? Not gonna say who this person in that jail cell is yet, but well, basically y'all don't need to know right now, is I'm going to cut to Deku, as he's still on the wall trying to get in contact with Jules, as her phone is pretty much broken. So like she can't answer it. Cause I say when she got hit, she got knocked out, man, and she pretty much broke her phone when she fell down them stairs and hit the wall. And Sapphire and Pearl had to pick her up and run out of there before she got mauled by zombies. And Ari was there too, so like they had to protect her too, you know. Like, and Ruby had to hold off the big old Nomu, so like she can't get the zombies and the Nomu at the same time. So she held off the Nomu while they escaped the zombies. Ruby is losing this battle with the Nomu, basically. So I don't know if they're actually indestructible or not. It's making them seem overpowered. They're not. They're basically just copies of Kirishima, but they have their unbreakable form 24/7. So that's about all there is to them, and they're just a little bit stronger than Kirishima, but they're not that strong compared to this freaking Nomu. Like, Ruby needs help is what I'm trying to say, and if she don't get it soon, she might find herself without a arm or a leg. She might be a cracked gem, needs to be repaired. Can you even repair a gem? I don't even know. But Jules has a link with all her gems, cause like when she makes them come to life, they're basically just a part of her. So like she knows if they're still in their humanoid form or not. So she can tell that Ruby is still alive, technically alive. But for how long, time will tell. But on to Deku as he's on the wall trying to call Jules. She's not picking up. He's getting super worried. And this is pretty much the time where he confirms his feelings for her. Because within that week he spent with her, she kept making moves on him by calling him Hun or Sweetie, and he would just like, "What did you call me? Why you calling me that?" And, but now that he's super worried, he's like, she's grown on him, pretty much. Like he cares for her now. So like, or is starting to care for her. As Ari already sees her as mother, basically. But yeah, so Deku on the wall, super worried that Jules isn't answering her phone. As the nurse comes out and taps Deku on the shoulder and is like, everyone is stable for now, but kinda running low on supplies. And Stacker's like, what, really? We just got those things. But, you know, we got a lot more people here than what you had when you picked us up. And Stacker's like, yeah. So, those supplies didn't last long at all, huh? As the nurse is like, nope. Steak is like, where are we? There might be some supplies somewhere. As he then spots UA building and he's like, wait, isn't this our destination? As everyone's like, oh yeah, weren't you trying to get to UA? As Stacker's like, yeah, but we don't know if there's zombies on the other side of this wall or not. Which there isn't, by the way. They cleared them out. So, like, as that goes, like, it seems pretty far. It might be safer for a small group to go out and meet these people. As the wild pussycats come out and it's like, yeah, let's go. And I, I don't know the other people's name, but I know Tiger is the male one. I mean, I know their names, but I don't know the name connected to the power. So I know it's Mandalay, Pixie Bob, and yeah, but I know Tiger is the male one, and he's the one that stays and it's like, don't worry about the people here, I'll protect them. As he does, and Deku, Coda, cause Coda's not finna stay. He's not finna just let his pops walk away. Like, he ain't about that. He coming too. He going wherever Deku going. So, Deku, Coda, and the Wild Pussycats are on their way to UA. As before they even get off the wall, All Might just pops up on the wall and it's like, you there, what are you doing here? And then he sees the wild pussycats and it's like, you guys supposed to be here a week ago, what took you so long? As they're all just scratching their heads and like, yeah, we kinda got sidetracked and we found a bunch of survivors. As they're like, oh, I see, so you were being heroes. As they're like, well, that's what we are, aren't we? and All Might just laughs a bit and is like, well, come on, Nezu's been waiting long enough. Let's go see what he wants or wanted. As All Might, he still has that injury, and he's pushing himself too much already. And yeah, that's another question. Who should I give one for all to? Yeah. Who should I give one for all to? That'll be interesting. But can't believe I ain't think of that. So comment down and let me know who should get one for all or not. But anyway, all my escorts, the Wild Wild Pussycats and Deku and Koda to UA, as Tiger is still there protecting the the people they saved, because they don't need to make that huge trip for no reason if they're just gonna go right back, right? And just kind of, oh, excuse me, and just kind of safer just staying on the wall. So like, yeah, as they all might escort the people to UA, as I just said, and they get there and have a little chat with Nezu, as Nezu is basically just watching monitors of all the squads out on the field. As you see, Mirio's squad with the big three, and I'm gonna say Dupla Arms, and I don't know, some other people are brawling at a grocery store with a bunch of zombies. Yeah, they're just having a huge fight in a grocery store. Yes, I'm gonna say they just have cameras on their chest, like, yeah, just like how police have them, just a camera on their chest. Yes. So Nezu can see what's happening, as there's just a huge brawl in a grocery store, and Nezu sees Bakugo's squad fighting zombies at a police station, and you see another squad um, swimming through the water, because they found out that zombies don't like water because they can't swim, and they just think that if they can put all the zombies in water, then like problem solved. But how do you get zombies into water? That's like, how do you lure the zombies into water? That's what they're trying to figure out. This squad is just in the water trying to get zombies to jump in, and the zombies are just standing at the edge of the beach. I guess. As the zombies are just not budging at all. They're not willingly gonna jump into a big old puddle of water. So they're experimenting with that, and yeah, that's about all I can come up with at the moment. Uh, yes, Nezu. It's not Nezu. It's Deku sees that Bakugo squad is having a conversation with Jules, as he's like, "Oh, there you go." As Deku asks Nezu, "Is it possible to talk to the people out on the field?" As Nezu's like, Yes, but talking to them could be a distraction. As Deku's like, well, that squad seems to be fine. They're not fighting any zombies at the moment. They seem to be all right. As Deku's like, very well, I can get you in touch with that squad. As he then just like taps on a few buttons and puts it on speakerphone basically. As Bakugo screams out, "What you want?" As, as Nezu's like, "I have a visitor here who would like to speak with you." As Bakugo's like, "What? Who is it?" As Nezu asks like, "Who are you?" And Deku just says, "Call me AC." And Bakugo goes like, "AC? Now, where have I heard that name before?" And flashback. Woo! Alright, so around the age Deku was about 15, he joined the military, right? And you know how Inko and shoot Bakugo's mom. God, I forgot her name. I'm sorry. But Inko and Bakugo's mom are like best friends basically. Is they talk and every other week Inko is over at the Bakugo's residence talking up a storm about Izuku, her precious baby, joined the military, and Izuku one year just became a special agent. They call him AC now. Like, there's just a bunch of scenes like that going through Bakugo's head. He's like, "Deku, you nerd, you won't be better than me. Just you wait and see." That's when Bakugo started to up his training a bit because he's hearing all these stories about Deku, and like he's like, "I'm gonna be better than you. Just you wait and see." As remember when they were kids, Deku said that to Bakugo, that "I'm gonna be a better hero than you. Just you wait and see." As they're 15 now, and Bakugo thinking that he's not as good as Deku. So like he's saying he's gonna be better than him now. But Mitsuki, that's her name, right? Mitsuki and Bakugo like never actually see Deku like at all. Like though that year of preschool or whatever, that was like the only time they seen him. And like the last thing he said to Bakugo is like, "I'm gonna be better than you. Just you wait and see." And and he was crying then, wasn't he? And he became homeschooled, and yeah. So like that's the end of flashback. As we cut back to we get to Bakugo, and he's like, "Izuku." As Jules is like, "AC Izuku. Is his name Izuku?" Cause again, Deku did not tell anyone his name. They just always call him AC. AC, Agent Classified. So like, not even Eri or Koda knew what his actual name is. Only, I think only Momo knew what his name was. Yeah. So like, yeah, and Bakugo knows as well. So yeah, Deku, your name's out there now, buddy. So like, oh, and Bakugo doesn't call Deku Deku. He called him Izuku. So like, he just, it's like, he didn't. He couldn't keep calling him that if he just feels that he's not as good as him, you know. So I can't call him worthless when dude's in the military and he doing all this stuff. And like, yeah, so that's that. As Deku's just saying, when are you guys coming back to base? Can you bring those guys with you? They're friends of mine. As Ness is like, really now? Care to explain? And Deku's like, no, not really. I'm pretty sure she can explain herself once she gets here. But, he just says, tell her machine is broken and she needs to fix it. And that I'm glad she's alright. And hurry on back. As Ness is like, alright. And Deku just walks away. And yeah, Jules heard that. It's like the earphone thing that is pretty loud. It's like, yeah, so like she heard Deku say he's glad she's alright. And small tear goes down her cheek as she felt Ruby's life disappear. Bam. And I'm gonna leave it off right there. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Tell me. Wait. Tell me how you guys enjoy it. I keep leaving these things off on cliffhangers, like for real though. But tell me if you guys enjoyed. I love your feedback, and shout out to King K's. Like, yo, what's up? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, I suppose. Bye.